Alright lads, so here we are for something a little bit different. Today we'll be trying the Equal Cars and Drivers mod for the F1 2014 game. Today we'll be doing a 50% race around Silverstone, so it should be pretty interesting. I went ahead and just simulated qualifying and really just got a feel for the game once again, because as I record this now, I actually haven't played the game in literally about a week now, so had to get back used to the game. I think I actually qualified last. But to be honest, I really wasn't pushing for any really competitive lap times. I was just, just circulating around. And I was going to start last place anyway, but we ended up 8 tenths off pole. The field spread was actually pretty damn close. 4 tenths separating first from the last place AI car. So this mod works pretty well, and it's just interesting to see what the, I guess the margin of error is for the AI, because everyone's capable of setting the exact same lap times. To see that the difference is 4 tenths, it's pretty interesting, and it shows that the AI are capable of making mistakes on qualifying laps. So pretty interesting to note. Just to explain the mod further, every single car is based off of the performance level of the Mercedes cars, and all the drivers are performance based off of Lewis Hamilton's level. So that's how the mod works. 5 red lights, and away we go here in Silverstone. Looks like we actually got off to a decent start there as we get past Massa off the line. Fairly good start. I think that's down to, I guess, the increased grip you have compared to career mode. But anyway, cutting through the field now into 18th place. Next up is Bottas as we go up the inside of him. Ricciardo as Jensen Button there parking the bus on the apex. Lewis Hamilton down in P10. So now that Codemasters he doesn't have his Codemasters favoritism with him today, he's really suffering. But look at the AI going so slowly on this first lap. This is just absolutely atrocious, that this glitch, like the slow AI cars on the first lap, it's just an absolute joke. We've gone from 22nd to 5th already. It's just really annoying that this happens every single time, even career mode. This really needs to be fixed for next-gen F1 games, but either way, first lap up into P5. We did really the best that we could, and next up is Vettel. We're going to go up the inside into Cops, and we do get the move done. We might run out a little bit wide though. No, managed to hit the apex fairly well there. But now lap 3, normally this is the phase where the AI would start to pull away, but because it's Grand Prix mode, the tyre wear still is fairly good for me. So I'm actually able to fight with the AI, and now I'm actually going on the attack for Nico Hulkenberg, who was leading this race. I believe he did get pole position, so it just shows that anyone is capable of winning and getting into the lead of this race. Well, with this mod anyway. So either way, now we've taken the lead of the Grand Prix. We're going to try and stretch out our legs now for this first stint and see what kind of a gap we can pull. We are running with a stock standard setup, the same as the AI, but after that we actually never saw another car again. So we won that race pretty damn convincingly, and I thought, just for the sake of the video, I'll do another race just to make this video a little bit more enjoyable and a little bit longer. So here we are in Monaco. This is qualifying done now. The field spread is actually a lot less than what it was in Silverstone, just under 3 tenths. Romain Grosjean got pole, and the top 15 cars were literally separated by about a tenth. That's just remarkable. You'll never see that again in Formula 1. But either way, here we are on the grid of Monaco. We have realistic damage mod on for this video as well, and away we go here in Monaco. Once again, another decent start compared to Gutierrez. Vettel, our teammate, is in P20, so that's very interesting. As now we go through turn 1, threading the needle, we can see a bit of carbon fiber bodywork has gone flying at the exit of turn 1, and now going up the inside, around the outside really, of the Caterhams and the Toro Rossos. Hamilton getting held up by a Force India as we just go round the outside of everyone, absolutely bossing it here on this first lap. Up the inside of Bottas once again. Lord Chilton is in P11, trying to fight with his teammate Bianchi. We're going to go up the inside of him, and we make contact with Bianchi there ever so slightly on his left rear tyre. Very lucky though not to concede any damage. So first half lap done, we can see both the Marushas are in the points, something you wouldn't normally see. Actually, we did see that in career mode in the previous episode. If you haven't seen that already, you guys should definitely go check it out. But coming into the Novel chicane for the first time, taking it very cautiously, I must say, because the cars in front are taking it pretty damn slowly. As I think, what was that? Williams got overtaken by Max Chilton there? I'm not too sure. Either way, Vern going very slowly on the inside of the apex. And on the exit, the Marussia there left a bit of his end plate there. We actually ran over it and went a little bit airborne, sent us to the right, close to the wall. I actually had to steer out of the corner, get to the left as quickly as I could, because I was going straight into that wall if I didn't autocorrect there, but lucky to get away with that one. And then cutting to lap 2, we have a safety car. After 2 cars were tired on the first lap, we can see a bit of debris there on the entry to the pits as well. So maybe it happened there, I'm not too sure. But either way, the safety car is out. And on the end of lap 3, we can see, I think it's coming in at the end of the next lap, as Magnussen actually hit the wall there. That's just how clumsy the AI cars are around this track. For whatever, he's done it again. Kevin Magnussen has hit the wall at cruising speed for the last 2 laps in a row. That's absolutely ridiculous. So no wonder the AI cars are just retiring left, right, and center in these realistic damage mod races at Monaco. But either way, up the inside, Magnussen, that's us up in a P5. Perez is up next. I believe the 2 Ferraris are leading. We set the fastest lap on the previous lap as well on the attack for Sergio Perez. Thinking about a move up the inside into Mirabeau. Not quite close enough on that occasion, but we might go up the inside into the Lowe's hairpin. We do so, and that's us up into P4. So lap 6, we're only a couple laps away now from our recommended first pit stop. We'll be putting on a set of primes and then taking that to the very end of the race. Now on the back of Jenson Button, we go up the inside into Raskas, and we get the move done into the podium positions now. Very good move. It's very hard to get the move done there sometimes. You really have to thread the needle between the AI car and the wall, but we managed to do that successfully. Lap 8 now coming in for our first and only pit stop of the race. Somewhere along the way, we actually lost a bit of our front wing, so that's going to result in a slow pit stop here. 6, 7, 8 seconds, 9 seconds. 10 seconds. It's a 10-second pit stop. We got held for a Williams, a Force India, and someone else as well. So that's going to cost us big time. We were actually catching the leaders, and that's just going to make winning this race a little bit harder. As now we cut to lap 9. There's a safety car. Alonso, who was leading the race, so too with the Toro Rosso, who was right behind him. Alonso has had such bad luck in the last few races I've done. Again, this is another retirement. It's going to cause a bit of a pile-up here at the Lowe's hairpin. The Sauber behind me sort of slowed up, but then the car behind him, I think it's Raikkonen. No, it's a Lotus. He gets stopped as well, and then there's a train of cars behind them. So that could potentially cause a red flag if they can't clear the cars away quick enough. But fortunately enough, I actually think they got all the cars away cleanly. So that was a very good work there from the stewards. And now on lap 11, we're getting ready for the restart here in Monaco. The cars are dropping like flies now, down to 19 runners in this Grand Prix with only 8 laps left to go. We've got Max Chilton, the driving god himself. We're going to try and get back past him if we can. The gap is closing. It's closing. We had to back out of it there. He was squeezing us right up against the wall, trying to go around the outside. Couldn't quite get the move done. He was being a bit forceful with us there. So Chilton, he's going to hold P8 for now. But it doesn't last too long, does it? Up the inside into Mirabeau. And next up is Magnussen. So, yeah, once again, the realistic damage is really starting to plague a bit of havoc in this race. What's Magnussen going to do? He backs out of it. Otherwise, there would have been a almighty crash there, going too wide through the to back corner. Lap 13 now, catching up to the back of Felipe Massa. He does what Kevin Magnussen does, essentially, but we lost a bit of our front end plate there on Massa. Really just getting caught up in his accident, really, because he was going so slowly on the exit. So that's a bit unfortunate. It's going to cost us, what, 3, maybe 4 tenths a lap in lost downforce. So that's a little bit disappointing, actually running out really wide there. We're going to have to watch out for that as well, because with less downforce, we're going to essentially run out wide and closer to the walls now. So lap 16 following Sergio Perez. We've been chasing him for a little while, but now our race is over. Lewis Hamilton was parked on the exit of Mirabeau. We ran out a little bit wide, and we've just completely washed out the front end of our car. Washed out the front of our car? It's completely exploded the front end of our car. That's so disappointing. We were so quick as well. We just came right around the corner. We only had about a tenth of a second to really react to that, because it was a blind approach through the corner. And by the time we arrived, you know, there was really nothing we could do. So, normally if this is a career mode race, I'd probably end the race there, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to do a rewind and continue on. We can see Hamilton there, still having his issues. There's debris everywhere, so he's probably got tangled up there with the Caterham up ahead, who seems to be going very slowly. I wonder if he was trying to defend or overtake that car, and they've just tangled with each other for whatever reason. We can see the Caterham there just pulls off to the left there and just retires from the Grand Prix there. So no harm done. We're going to continue on, getting a little bit sideways there on the exit of the final corner, slowing it down. You can see just how close we get to the wall here. The back end steps out with wheel spin, and we get right up against the wall there, almost touching it there as we catch the slide through the final corner, trying to chase down Jean-Eric Vergne. Lap 17 now, we can see we're very close to him now, and we'll see if we can't pull a move. Maybe into Rascasse, we'll have to wait and see, or into the Nouvelle chicane. That's sort of our attacking zones as we get a really nice run there through the final chicane. And then Vergne was sort of blocking off the inside there. He knew we were very strong coming into Rascasse, so he did very well to tactically place his car on the defensive line there. So it's not very often you see the AI do it there and, you know, pull it off to good effect. But now it's the final lap. We're running out of opportunities to get past Vergne now. We get actually a really good run there through the first corner, and we might actually be close enough to Vergne to go up the inside this time. We haven't done this all race, and you can see we're a little bit tardy through there. We let Vergne go back through, but then he parked the bus completely on the inside, and he just went so slowly that we had nowhere to go but into his left rear tyre there. We lost a bit of our end plate, and now into the Lowe's hairpin, not quite close enough to pull a move up the inside. So now final sector, we're very close to Vergne. See if we can't get a nice run off the final chicane and maybe just throw it up the inside, see what happens. And Vergne leaves a bit of room on the inside, and it's sort of an unforced error. We showed the inside, and now Vergne has retired. Coming up to the line, we're going to finish in second place. Sergio Perez has won this race, but yeah, very controversial scenes there in the final two corners of this Grand Prix. We did go up the inside of Vergne. We didn't make contact. He left us the room, but unfortunately he just took Rascasse way too quickly. Retired from the race on the final corner of the final lap. And that has been this Equal Cars and Drivers Challenge. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. If you want to see this in other videos, maybe other tracks or something like that, then let me know down in the comments section below. I'm also going to be hosting a Twitter Q&A video. So make sure you follow me on Twitter and ask me a question via the hashtag LagBubble, and you could feature in a video coming very soon. So that's going to do it for today. The next race will be, or the next video rather, should be career mode at Singapore. So that's going to be pretty interesting, that one. I look forward to it. Hope you guys are too. So until then, I'll see you guys next time.
Second race.
So one of my teammate thanked me for inserting myself into him. And it's go, go, go!
I've got a good start the first time.
I forgot to turn my Elgato off again.
Can you stop Schumachering me, please?
Hello, everybody.
Oh, man!
Oh my!
Oh my God, the wheel is going on!
Oh God!
What is going on my screen right now? I'm literally 720. Oh my God!
Thank God, thank God.
But I have to have the positions back. Are you serious?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Hello.
No.
Left.
No. Oh!
Oh my God! I can't turn.
Oh!